All right, low appraisals. And this is one of these scenarios we did a separate video about for sale by owners. We're used to dealing with low appraisals. They come in, about 10% of transactions actually come in with a low appraisal. And there's several things you can do when you get a low appraisal. One, does it mean the deal's dead? No, it doesn't mean the deal's dead. What it does mean is everything is now up for interpretation. If that buyer comes in and says, well, I want to come down to the appraised price, now the contract's opened up, right? Now you can go, if you have backup offers or if you have additional interest, now you can shop the property as a seller back out to everybody. And that's one of the things that as an agent that we recommend our sellers do, because now if we're able to gain additional interest, we gain negotiation leverage with the existing buyer to help them get to the finish line, right? So that's one of the things you can do with the low appraisal. Now with the appraisal itself, what is something you can do with that? One of the things we do is we go ahead and we put it in AI, and we have an AI built out that analyzes low appraisals to see if there's any misconceptions or mistakes that took place within the appraisal that we can go back and refute with the appraisal company. Usually square footage, if it's not within 10%, and it doesn't make any sense to me, but anything that's within 10% of square footage they accept as is, even though a lot of times, 10% on a, 1,000 square foot house being 1,100 square feet or 900 square feet makes a pretty big difference. The appraisal companies don't really consider it for whatever reason. So we put it into AI, and within AI, there's judgments, right? A new kitchen, an appraiser gets to make a judgment choice on how much they're gonna adjust for that. If we find a gap on the new kitchen, now we can go back and push back on that, or a finished basement, or a walkout basement, or a pool, or anything that the property has in terms of a feature, we get to then argue with the appraiser using data on how to get that price up, right? Second, you can always come down, right, in price and have the buyer come up a little bit to meet you there. And then we look at comps. Obviously, we dig into the comps. We provide the comps up front. It's one of the things we do here at the Delia Group. Not all appraisers or not all realtors do that, but we actually provide what we believe the appraiser should use for comps. And if we see that they missed something, we'll go ahead and push back and say, well, you didn't see this one, right? And so we have a pretty good success rate with these appraisals because we've dealt with low appraisals so often. We have a pretty good system around it. So if you have any questions or you have a low appraisal yourself right now, go ahead and reach out. We'll go ahead and help you with that. Thank you.